All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to now go over the sentences that we have to fill in with cherish, flexible, obscure, retain, and salvage. So let's read number 1. Everybody, the family was very thankful that they were able to salvage all of their family photographs after the house fire. So that's a great use of the word salvage. Now, if they wanted to salvage all of their family photographs after the fire house because they cherish the memories, right? They cherish the memories. And I bet you that they had to be flexible in their choices of how to salvage, right? Because some of the pictures may be obscure, right? So they wanted to retain the photographs. Everybody see all right? We use all 5 words just talking about this scenario. Now, let's look at number 2. It is usually easier to obtain a job if you are willing to be flexible with the schedule you work. So when they're talking about the word flexible with the schedule, that means you're willing to work sometimes in the morning, and sometimes in the midday, and sometimes in the night. And that is one thing about America. It is not 9 to 5 like in our countries. It's all different kind of hours. Oh my Lord.
They don't care.
They don't care. So we all have to learn to be flexible when we come to America. Even when we go to the supermarkets, it's all day, all night. Pharmacies all day, all night. They don't have a cutoff like of the other countries. Most countries, 9 to 5, no Sunday.
No Sunday.
In America, every day.
Sunday.
Every day, right? So we have to learn to be flexible.
This is my main problem for working for Sunday.
Yeah, your main problem is working for Sunday. But you have sometimes to learn to be flexible in America because you need to get money to pay your bills.
Yeah.
I have had to work on Sundays, so I go to my churches in the morning, then I go to work in the evening, and then after I'm finished work, then I can go back to church in the night. But you're tired.
You have no time.
You have to be flexible because you want to keep your job. Now, some bosses may understand you don't want to work on Sunday, but it is a company requirement. You can't tell them what to do.
You don't have
a choice. So you either choose to stay on the job or you choose to obey. And all of us have to learn to obey. To obey is better, right? So that is the one thing with America we have to learn to be flexible. So, and that's the difference with America and other countries' churches. They have so many different times. Church start really early in the morning in many American churches. And then you have some 9 o'clock, some 8 o'clock, some 10 o'clock, some 11 o'clock, some 6 o'clock, some 3 o'clock, all different times. Because churches too have to learn to be flexible. Every business, every organization have learned to be flexible in America. Because everyone is not on the same schedule.
No.
Everyone is not on the same schedule. So we have to learn to be flexible in America. Now, let's look at number 3. DCCC is hiring a person to help figure out the best way to retain students until they complete our program. So all schools may have this challenge that students in the beginning, they can start out maybe in August. And they can come to school from August to December. But then maybe later on in January, they may have to travel somewhere, do something else. They don't have the money. Many reasons. So schools are trying to figure out how to keep the students in the classroom. What can we do to support the students other than have them stay at home or go somewhere else? What are we doing to retain them? Are we trying to connect with them? Are we trying to call them? Are we trying to make sure they're safe? What are we doing to ensure that students retain or stay with the program? So that is the word retain. Now let's look at number 4. When a loved one passes away, family members often cherish things that belong to them. So sometimes we know that we could cherish photographs, but sometimes we cherish even the things that they had in their bedrooms.
Oh yeah.
The sheets, the ornaments, the dishes, whatever they had after they passed, many of us cherish because it keeps the memories alive. So that is the word cherish. Now let's look at number 5. Movie stars usually vacation in obscure locations so they can have some privacy. Now, the way the movie stars are, they need privacy. Let's say have everybody running after them to sign papers and take pictures, and they don't get any real relaxation. Yes. So they have to find some places that are not well known to go and enjoy themselves. And that is because they also create that scenario. If movie stars were treated like regular people, they wouldn't have that problem.
No.
But I guess it's because of the way that we promote these individuals. Then after we promote them, then they have to have security guards to protect them and all these kind of things because of that environment. Right? So that is a use of the word cherish, flexible, obscure, retain, and salvage. So we have used them in fill in the blanks. We have also used them in examples to explain. So let's talk about the sentence completion. Something I really cherish is my children. She said children. Something I really cherish is my children.
That's what I put.
That's what you put. Now, another student says, something I really cherish is my husband. Members of my husband, right? Husband, one person. Something I really cherish is my photographs. I like to keep my old photographs of my kids, of myself when I was young. Tell me something, my friend, of something that you cherish. My friend. What do you cherish?
What happened?
That's okay, my friend. You were focusing. You were thinking about something else. But if you're not ready, we can talk about that later, okay? I hope that as I grow older, I am able to retain my what?
My vocabulary.
I put this.
Same thing, my vocabulary, right? Very good. I hope that as I grow older, I am able to retain my vocabulary. I hope I am able to retain my memories, right? Because sometimes as we get older, we forget.
Oh, yeah.
All of us forget. My favorite obscure place to visit is?
My mom's house.
My mom's house.
I put Oliland.
Huh? Where is it?
Oliland.
Oliland?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, hold the line. Now, we we have other obscure places that we can visit.
Yeah.
If you want to visit a lot of obscure places that is not well known that we could go and visit.
Oh yeah.
Right?
A lot.
So there's a lot of places that we could visit. It's obscure, not well known. But nowadays with internet, we really have places that nobody knows about anymore. Because the technology teaches us so many things. Now, let's look at number 4. It is important to be flexible when? When you have a job. When you ask for a job, it's important to be flexible.
I put something else.
What do you put?
I said,
It is important.
it is important to be
Flexible.
flexible when I have 2 things.
When I have 2 things
to do
together. It is important to be flexible when I go to work. Yes, you have 2 things to do when I go to work. When I attend different functions, I have to learn to be flexible. Something I was able to salvage before is
My old bike.
my old bike. Something I was able to salvage is my old dress. Something I was able to salvage is my old furniture. Sometimes we take that old furniture and we put things over it and we cut it down and make it smaller. You're able to salvage.
Let me tell you what I put.
Tell me what you put.
Something I was able to salvage before is to save the thing I love.
You say the thing you love. So you may not have told me about the article, but you tell me something that you love. And that could be private, you know? So you don't need to tell me what the article is. You just salvage something that you love.
Yeah.
Right? So those are the meaning of the word cherish, flexible, obscure, retain, and salvage. Again, the words are cherish, flexible, obscure, retain, and salvage. Now, what I want you to do is to write your own sentences. I know you completed somebody else's. You did a fill in the blank. I want you to write a paragraph with the same 5 words. Cherish, flexible, obscure, retain, and salvage. Let's write a little paragraph using those 5 words. See if we can connect them together. Let's try, okay? Sometimes it will be challenging at first, but it will help us to retain the information, right? So let's go ahead and try that in a paragraph with these words. We're going to write 5 sentences and see if we can have them to connect, or we could use some of these same words in details and examples. So we're using these 5 words. Let's look at the first word, cherish. I like to cherish, and we have to find something. Let's say I like to cherish videos of my families. I like to cherish videos of my families. Now, I do that to retain the memories of our vacations. So I like to cherish the videos of my family. I do that to retain the memories of our vacations. Then I could look at another part of this and say, at one time,